Well, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 17 of my Let's Play of none other than Torment Tides of Numenera. I can never say it right, I'm IVATOPIA by the way. Okay, we opened the book, we read it last time. Oh cool, look at that, I didn't notice that. Huh, that's pretty neat. I believe we checked everything in this room for now, so we can't do anything in it. Some of the glowing bands on the machine have gone dark, it seems to be dying. So I've got to find that person to help me with this.
Yes.
I guess we'll have to go back the way we came. Hopefully we don't go up there and we get, you know, absolutely surrounded by that Stitch race. And this with, you know, with all the ones we already killed.
Right on?
I don't know, I got down here, but obviously when we take the route out we'll find it. Please don't be surrounded. Oh, it's still there, no one's around.
Yes.
I really wish I didn't wipe them out. Maybe this is the other route. It's very
You bet.
dangerous route. I really want to kill them.
Fine.
When I started, because I hadn't played for a while, I started 3 episodes ago again. I was in this room and I stopped when I got here, but this will take me to the roof. So hopefully I remember now. Oh yeah, he helped. Automation. Oh, he's a robot one, wasn't he? That's why he did it.
Trust and honesty are our bonds. Of course.
Because I couldn't work out their language. Okay, who needs these eggs now? Turn to Pava in the underbelly. Huh? Why do we have a random headless man? Headless man? Well, I guess I was supposed to say much, but still.
Yes.
A flared severed fist like knuckles down in the vast pool of blood aligned with the centre of the red dripping circle painted on the wall. Inspect the hand in the pool of blood. He's leaving. The long figured fist in the centre of the pool was in poor shape before someone ripped off all the skin. Lumps of crooked the bone implied that the former owner broke his hand more than once. The pool of blood again examined the bloody circle on the wall. It is immediately clear that the dashes and bleeding pinpricks decorating the circles are not random. This is a symbol drawn with careful intent. Unfortunately, it means nothing to you, no matter how much it hurts. You can look away from the circle of memory bulges painfully through your thoughts, and the memory is yours. Fresh blood streams from the circle, yanking you through the hollow of at its centre into the world beyond. A strip of blistered land curls through a void as black as gaping mouth. The air is thick, foul, and textured with the slickness of maggots. Nausea slams you into, filling your head, infecting your thoughts. Ow. You shove the horrific memory away from you, slamming your mind shut like a door and swallowing the knot of nausea in your throat. To see in that world, the bloody pool at your feet seems almost mundane. Flame severed hand. No, that's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah. He's part of the merge before and he came to. You didn't know about it, they got away with it. Okay, so who am I? So this is the this is the underbelly, so the person I'm after is in here. Return to the map in the underbelly. Sculson actually stood in the changing contact entry. I can now tell the map about. Well, oh, okay, I need to do that anyway, but this was also the underbelly, right? Okay, that's the more this one then. these aren't any egg clusters left in the stitched layer. That means I can head back to Underbelly and give the stolen eggs to pellets or pulses. There's something called pulses out here. I'm just gonna find what pulses is.
Eridus? I'm sorry I called you tiny before.
Well, I'm sorry you're sorry. Are you sad? We should shake that out of you.
Check it out of you.
Oh, there you go. All cured.
Huh. I guess he probably wants me to talk to him. Although there's the mapper, so I've got to go to the mapper for one. I think that pairs this person. Voila, there. Okay. So, I know who I'm going to now.
There I go.
I guess I'll have a little chat with this dude first. And then we'll move over up to the mapper and everything. Unblinking, unmoving, a huge man waits for your approach. A cocked eyebrow gives you permission to speak. Who was Governor's last victim again? Mention your name, Melson, he says, mastering his bruised fist. Is that it? Okay.
You got it.
Expecting more than that, whatever. So I need a mapper. So I go to him first, just right here. And then we'll go to her. So the only thing is out of the underbelly I need to do. Have you found it yet? Do you see with the new eyes? With new eyes? I discovered the location of changing God's sanctuary. You been in the snitch layer? I can tell you what's in there. Tell me again about what you do. Why are you the way you are? Can you tell me about the tattoos again? No. He leans forward and blue eyes begins to gleam more brightly. Tell me about it, he whispers. As you speak, Mapper stares at the exposed patch of flesh on his arm. New lines itch into his skin. Unfurulating themselves across the space, he smiles tightly and shifts in his seat. Yes, he mutters, yes. So basically he's tattooing himself with the new map. He slaps his face a bit, bringing some flush to his cheeks and smiles again. Anyway, I owe you a map, don't I? He tags a big breath and says, the White Death is hiding in a place called the Cave of Last Words. It's an old thieves' bolt hole. They say Chillin herself used it, but they don't say where it is. Do you have the map then? Resistant Peso, that's always been my watchword.
Making a note.
Cold calculating Jack. There's one way to get to it, through the caverns, but it's sealed tight and I never found a way in. But you can get there from the underground. The snitch know. I'll go so he can take me there. They dug there, they can dig there again. He smiled broadly. Of course, if you made enemies of them, you need to find some other way to do it. I have the robot. So basically, if you were friends with the snitch, you could talk to them, they would take you there, but I have the robot to take me, so I'm fine. And I've also got to install the half of that too, it doesn't help. Have you been to layer? I can tell you what's in there. Are you joking? Can you really tell me? He stares avidly at you. His blue prosthetic gleaming as you speak. A space clears on his skin and new lines pull themselves to the surface. He moans as if in the throes of deep pleasure. Okay, do you want to be left alone? The stitch layer, yes, like I was there. The eyes clicks in the whirls for a moment and then he stares at you at the new tattoo. That smell, did you notice the smell in the layer like lightning and dust? He smiles, my thanks to you, you've done right by me. Tell me again, why are you? Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
If you're sure it's safe.
Yeah, so we want to have a chat with her, then we want to go upstairs, do that, they come back down to you and take us to this new location. I hope you have news for me. I have news about the snitch. Can you tell me about yourself again? Tell me about it. You mentioned slave families who are there. We did all that, didn't you? Good news, I trust. I have the Stitch X. Actually, let me ask a few questions. I have Stitch X. Her eyes swirl and sharp focus on you. Is that a fact? How many do you have? Do you have them all? Yes, I have all of them. Never mind, I want to talk about something. Yes, I have all of them. Give me 2 of the clusters, then and keep the third for yourself. I require mine to maintain leverage over the snitch, but yours, her eyes gleam. I trust a person of your reputation to be discreet. Speak to Malika, who owns a shop near here. Snitch eggs serve as an admirable power source. Malika can convert these eggs into a usable form. There shall be no charge. Consider this as a gift from me to you for your labours. So speak to Martha. Shop near here. So she could be down here, so I don't have to go there first. 2 eggs and clusters. I'm keeping all 3 eggs for myself. I am grateful that we could come to agreement here. Is your official reward as well. She takes the eggs from you and also hands you a pouch. Remember, Malachi will help you convert the eggs into a usable form. Should she not be available, perhaps you could ask at the Order of Truth. Malachi. That was the one who just said was killed, wasn't it? Remember I just asked who was killed and it's a shot person.
Alright,
Okay,
here I go.
let me check this quick. I've got a feeling he might have said her name. Oh, great. Yeah, it was.
Here we go then.
Okay, we've got to go to Order of Truth then. So I've got to return this book. Should be in Circus Minor. Okay. Oh, calculate. Looking for Marika in the Cave of Lost Words. That's a different one, isn't it? So I've got to remember to go to the Truth place. So where's the way out of this place? There's a ladder to take me out of here. So if I did this sooner, or stop the person dying, I would have access to it. Well, maybe it's a bit easier. So I've got 2 places to do. Order of Truth for this egg. And also hand this book in what's on the circus. I know where that is. The Order of Truth, not my head. Hopefully I'll pass nearby. Then come back to him and he should take us to his other location. So at least I've got some direction now with the game. I'm not just wandering aimlessly. Hopefully I can keep this direction going. Underbelly, so head this way and I know where that is. I'm thinking the truth will be that direction, but we'll do the thing we know first, and fingers crossed, the thing I need will be there too. Instead of going up here and it's not there, it's actually down here, for example. Hopefully things should do both of these in this episode. We're only like 2 minutes left, 2 or 3, but we'll see. If not, the other truth will be next episode. Okay, Order of Truth. No, I can get to the bell for that. Okay, which merchant am I heading? I think it's that Perk one. I'm thinking it's this one. To Fallon. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way.
I think that's best.
There. Oh, she's a little thing on her head. Does that show up on the map? Maybe that's it. If it is, that's very low. Hey, bagger! Or is that just the thing behind her head? The thief returned to the merchant, says Fallon. Wounded, why? But not asked. Here's a tomb singing. What did the book look like? Here's the tomb.
I'm ready to learn something.
Fallon snatched the book from the thief's hands. I didn't steal it. Just says doing so, and yes, it was the same book, still sealed, still worthless, still priceless. Well, I opened it. The merchant traces the signal of the cover for a long, silent moment. As a reward, Fallon invited the thief, the customer, to take one of the merchant's more ragged books as payment. What? Okay, you're calling me a thief who wants you to return your item, even though I didn't steal it, or as far as I know my character didn't. It was possibly the change in God, not me, but whatever. I then return it to you, and you goes, thank you, thief, now I reward you for returning it. What? That makes no sense. Unless you don't think I'm a thief no more, but you keep calling me a thief, so... take, yes, take. One of the merchant's most ragged books as payment. Stocks. Space was limited after all, and the customer will be doing Fallon's... Oh, and I get it, I'm doing you a favour. You lean forward to examine Fallon's bookshelf. Lost items, a tomb of the Singing Fruit King. And the Great God, the rise of the Alkanites. 2 weeks and a day in the pleasure wagons of Osman travelling merchant in soaring circles, humming and hiding, secrets of lava of sound. No known powers, historical examination and rules of the ninth world. Honestly, I'd be embarrassed to take another book from you. Creator of God. No powers. Why not? And in the book of, adding that the chapters covering the legacies of each ruler were particularly fascinating. Why would you? Okay. Oh wow. Thank you.
Learning begets doing.
Maybe that's giving me... yeah, it's just God. Bonded artifact. Artifacts are over here, aren't they? Ah, it's these. Speed, okay. Training level, perception skill. There we go. Are there any more artifacts on me? Don't know. But anyway, this is a good time to end this episode. So the next episode we look for the Elder of Truth. Oh, a power level her. And me, yay. So, oh, and him. All three of us but you. Because you leveled earlier. So please like and subscribe and hit the little bell for me. And tune in next week. And have a great, wonderful day. And of course, share this video. Bye everyone.